Today in Cut 26, EA gave us some bangers in the names of the game program, so of course we got to go through them and show you who they are, but also we're going to talk about the away team quits movement coming back to earn a free 89 overall Melvin Gordon for your Cut 26 squad. Let's jump on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back with another Cut 26 video. It's Tuesday, which means we got brand new names of the game cards in the game. Here's the content schedule for the week in Cut. No surprises here. Pretty wash, rinse, repeat. I think that's the biggest problem that a lot of people have with College Football Ultimate Team. The content schedule is fairly repetitive and we know what's coming. And unless the cards are really good, and they are today for sure, this game mode feels like it's kind of dying out. So we'll see what happens over the next week and even months here. But it feels like the viewership, at least for my videos, and I'm seeing on Twitch as well, slowly dwindling down. We need something back in this game mode to create some excitement. I do think today's cards are really good, but before we go over that, I missed a video Sunday with the brand new alumni cards. The away teams quit movement is coming back, and if you don't know what I mean by that, we have the brand new Alumni Glory Days event. The first time around, you needed 30 wins for a free 87 overall Warren Moon. It's back again. Now, I can't get into it yet because the lineup requirements do require you to have 10 plus Season 2 alumni players in your lineup. I could go out and buy all of them, but I don't want to purposely spend coins. So what I've mostly been working at is the Season 2 Alumni Solo Challenges. You can earn somewhere between 4, 5, and even 6 84 plus Season 2 alumni player packs, and I have 3 unopened now. We're going to save them all for the next episode of the No Money Spent series here in Cut 26. But if you get 10 players in your lineup, that means you can go to your event section and play through this event, and the goal here is to win 30 games in the event. If you do, you get a free 89 overall Melvin Gordon, which is a pretty good card, 89 speed running back. I believe he is going to be auctionable like the Warren Moon card was. And you do get additional coin packs and alumni player packs along the way as well. And to get 30 wins in this event, it's probably going to be difficult for some people here. But the good news is the community last season came together and they're doing it again. In which, if you don't know what I mean by that, the step number 1 is what you want to do is go over to your My Team tab and go all the way to the far right where it says rename team. My face cam is in the way right now, but you want to change your team name to away team quits. Once you've done that and you have the proper lineup to enter that Glory Days event, head back on over to it, and basically anytime you play a game and you're the away team, and this is very important, and your opponent has the same team name or something similar to the sense of away team quits, you need to quit out of the game. Now, there's a smart way to do it rather than just quitting, because there is a small potential chance that EA could ban people for this. What I like to do is just purposely give up a touchdown. So come out and like field goal block, punt block, let your opponent score, because if you're the away team, they're going to start with the ball every single time. And then after you go down 6 or 7-0, then it's safe to quit. If you're the home team and your opponent has away team quits in their name and you do as well, then it's a gentleman's agreement here in the community. They should quit out of the game. This is helping a lot of people get to 30 wins a lot easier, but don't quit out of games if your opponent doesn't have the name as well. You got to only do it to people who both have the same team name. That's why you want to change your name. Don't give free wins to people who are not part of the movement. And to join the movement, that's what you do. And of course, the main reason you're doing this, not only to get a free 89 overall Melvin Gordon, which is a really, really good card, and I know for me, he's going to be running back number 1 once I earn him, but number 2, you are now going to have, if you did Season 1 as well, 2/5 of what you need for a free 96 overall Alumni Ultimate Champion. And later on down the road, you know, we don't know who that player is going to be, but especially like the Season 1, 2, and 3 rewards, these are auctionable cards. I could absolutely see these cards being very hard to come by when it's all said and done. And you might even be able to make some good coin off of them, selling them to people who want to complete the set if you happen to miss a season or you don't care about completing the set. As you can see, Melvin Gordon's down to about 280,000 coins. I know me personally, I've been keeping my eye on this Warren Moon. He was down to about 150, 175K. You can see he's starting to creep up there. So it's a very good idea to hang on to these cards, lock them in your binder in case you accidentally try to quick sell them. But if you see these cards super duper cheap and you have a lot of coin, a lot of flexibility with your currencies, it also might not be a bad idea to buy up a couple of these. I wish I did it for Warren Moon, and if I do see him get to that under 200K range, I definitely will buy at least one, because you can't earn these cards anymore if you didn't play through the Season 1 event, and the same thing's going to happen for the Season 2 event that's ongoing right now for Melvin Gordon. Now over to the names of the game promo. I've failed to play these solos for a while now here, but they are important because they can lead to a free champion level card if you knock out your objectives and play your solos. I do believe that next Tuesday, a week from today, we're going to see an overall increase, which means we're going to be jumping up to 90 overall champions and 91 overall LTDs. That also means the requirements for the number of tokens needed to exchange for a free champion, if we follow the trend that's been going on all year, is probably going to go up. But playing through these solo challenges, and we're now into week 11, they're going to give you milestone stars, and of course the stars early on are going to give you these 83 plus B&D packs, but eventually they start leading to the names of the game tokens. The bulk of the tokens that can be earned from this program will be in the Season 2 Field Pass, which does expire in basically about a week. It's hard to believe that Season 2 is almost over, but if you go through these, you can see knocking out the objectives for each individual week will give you coin packs, which don't amount to too much, but also you're going to get tokens. In this week, you get 7 tokens for forcing fumbles, which is kind of difficult sometimes, and you can do this in any game mode, and then just simply winning games in the names of the game event. You have to play that event a lot to knock out the majority of these objectives, so I'm still kind of lagging behind on some of them, but eventually we should have enough tokens to exchange for a free random champion level card. The number of tokens needed right now is 41, and again, that's probably going to go up when we jump up to 90 overall champions, likely next Tuesday. So if you have enough to lock in a free 89, you certainly can, but cards are going to get better, the requirement's going to go up, but it still might be worth it. As far as the cards that dropped today, very, very good looking ones, of course. There isn't an individual set that's going to allow you to pick a champion of your choice, but you can always do the training reroll packs, which we'll show you at the end of the video. As far as the LTDs, we got Nick Harbor, 6'5" wide receiver with 91 speed. This card could end up being the most expensive card in the entire game, especially with the LTD pack odds being so bad lately. You can see there's not a single one on the auction house right now. Easily the very best wide receiver in the entire game. And the other 90 overall LTD isn't bad as well. It's Yesman Green, cornerback, 6'2", 90 speed, 90 man, 86 zone. So the LTDs are tremendous, and if you have a lot of training to roll, today is probably going to be a great day to open up these packs. You do have to keep in mind, along with the 2 LTDs that you're chasing after, you also have a ton of 89 overall players that are in that pack that could potentially pop out. You're not going to be guaranteed the brand new ones that came out today. If you do happen to get one of the 89s that came out today, they're all pretty good. You got Jalen Slappy, pretty funny name there. Right guard, so it's a non-exciting card, but he's got good attributes there. And we've gotten a few right guards over the last couple weeks, so that is a position now that you might be able to upgrade and not have to spend a ton of coin. We also have Scooby Williams, Mike linebacker, 6'2", 87 speed, 88 pursue, 88 acceleration, 89 tackle, the zone at 86, the man at 84, very good there. We have Savell Small, 6'3", tight end out of Colorado. I just upgraded this position, of course. He's not going to give you the greatest run block, but he's 6'3" with 87 speed, 87 catching, short and mid route running, yeah, 88, 89, so really good receiving threat, tight end there. Prophet Brown, a little bit on the short side at 5'11" with the cornerback position, 89 speed. He might be the weakest of some of the cards that dropped today. And I think that's it for the 89s, but overall, a very, very solid content drop to round out the 90 overall LTD and 89 overall champion level cards from the names of the game program. Not guaranteed we got the overall increase next week, but I feel like with the end of the Legacies promo this Friday, we're probably due for one. Will they do that a day or two before a season ends? Maybe not. We'll have to wait and see, but that's my prediction. So if you want to chase after the LTDs that came out today and you're a money spender, you do have a $100 bundle that gives you an 89 plus name of the game player, and it's not B&D. So if you do spend a lot of money, you get 6 additional packs as well. Now is your time to shine. Again, the odds on LTDs have been pretty bad lately, so the likelihood that you get Nick Harbor out of one of those packs, very minuscule, but you have that opportunity. You got step offers that start with coins or money. You got premium packs here for $35. That's a bit pricey. And of course, you have boosters, always going to be the best option to not spend a lot of money and give yourself a shot at brand new cards. Worst case scenario, the cards that you get out of these packs, they quick sell for training if they're not the cards you want for your roster, and you can always use that training for the 89 plus names of the game reroll pack. If you have a good amount of training to spend and you want to chase after the LTDs, this would be the move. If not, what I'll be doing as we earn more free packs and cards and quick sell them is start to save up that training for the 90 plus packs that will likely start next Tuesday with that overall increase to give ourselves a shot at basically pulling brand new cards and guaranteeing them. You know, if we get a 90 plus pack here next week, and then on Wednesday we follow with a Stars of the Week 90 plus pack, which if you follow the trend of this program, you know, this is all hypothetical, but next week we get 90 plus champions or 90 champions and 91 LTDs. This pack, it's going to go up in cost training wise, but it's going to have 4 cards in there, 2 90s and 2 91s. This would really be your best shot at a brand new card, hoping that those cards are good. But those are your options for names of the game. And then just one other thing to point out, I thought maybe they would bring in the trophy to coin conversion pack since the season is coming to an end very soon. I would probably expect that update to be on Thursday. So if you have a lot of trophies to spend and you want to convert them to coin, wait till Thursday. There's probably going to be a conversion pack. And of course, you can roll through some of these other promo packs or add some of the players, because once you reach level 51, you will get an upgrade token that can upgrade any one of the Season 2 players, I believe, if I remember correctly, to a 92 overall, if not a 93. I truly can't remember, but I think it's a 92. But that's it. That's the content. We do have Stars of the Week tomorrow. I probably won't do a video on it because it's going to be 4 cards, and you guys, no disrespect to those of you watching, thank you, but a lot of people aren't tuning into these weekly promo videos, so we might slow down on those types of videos and just put out more no money spent episodes instead. So maybe we have an episode tomorrow. We'll see. But thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.